Today was the final St. Paul Saints game of the season. We're taking a look at Marco Raya from Friday. But with the Saints schedule ending, that means this is the final Twins system recap of the season. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching these and following along all season. We're going to take a look. Let's just start out with some bread and butter. We're going straight to highlights on this one. Again, this was Marco Raya pitching for the Saints on Friday, making his AAA debut, getting Jack Sawinski swinging to get out of the jam in the first inning for his first AAA strikeout. Raya delivered 5 shutout innings with 4 strikeouts and no walks. Nice outing for him. What a great way to end the season, getting a call up to AAA. Rule 5 draft eligible this winter, so expect him to be added to the Twins 40-man roster. 25 starts this year, 97 2/3 innings for Raya. Here is Payton Eeles from today's game. Again, the final game of the season at CHS Field. He stole 3 bases, did Payton Eeles today, giving him 20 with the Saints this year and 41 total in 111 games. So Payton Eeles, 41 stolen bases in 111 games. That was on 51 attempts, so an 80% success rate for him. He closes out the year in total with the Twins, 306 average, 435 OBP, 497 slugging. That's a 932 OPS. Also, again, started in Indy ball, so he was with the South Maryland Blue Crabs of the Atlantic League to start this year. So a guy who played all over the place. Payton Eeles. Taking a look at the breakdown of the action here. Again, there's Marco Raya's line for Friday, very clean. Unfortunately, Randy Dobnak and Caleb Bosley's lines were not clean. Something else to call out is Justin Topa made a couple appearances with the Saints this weekend, so outside chance you might see him with the Twins before long. Of course, there's not much left here, but taking a look at the notable hitting performances for the Saints this weekend, Chris Williams had a 2-homer game on Friday. Was also 4 for 4 in that one, so just a beast. Deshaun Kersey had a 3-hit game on Saturday. And then there's Eeles. We saw the highlights. Monster game today, 3 stolen bases for the Saints. Again, to get him to 20 for the Saints, 41 total on the season. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching these. I really appreciate it. But I want to send another thank you to anybody who has anything to do with the broadcast of these minor league games. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A Dick Bramer left-handed toast to you. It's been a blast. You guys have done a great job. This is the first year that all 4 of the Twins full-season minor league affiliates have had broadcasts. So just being able to see all these guys, so great. Looking back, I can remember back when there was only 2. I think the Colonels and then the Rochester Red Wings at the time were the only 2 teams that we could watch on MILB.TV. And even then, the Red Wings, appreciate them at the time as well for being a team that broadcasts, but nowhere near the quality of what the St. Paul Saints do. So not just being able to see these guys, but to see really above average broadcast quality for all 4 affiliates, considering the leagues and levels that they're at. Such a treat. Such a treasure. A reason why I do these videos is because there's such great video available out there. So thank you. We're really lucky as Twins fans to be able to get to see all these guys. So speaking of the Twins, we should talk about the Twins. I guess that's kind of how these system recaps videos have been going of late, unfortunately. And just wrapping up this weekend series, Friday, that was one of the better overall pitching performances of the year. The Twins really needed that. That was a big win. Saturday got rained out, so today was a doubleheader, and it was horrible. The Twins gave up 17 runs in 2 games. I don't think they even got an extra base hit, and they only scored 4 runs. Terrible. I had a busy day. I probably should be more embarrassed than I am to admit this, but I didn't see a single pitch of either of these games today. Had a lot going on, and also just wasn't motivated to put them on, to be completely honest. So the Twins continue to struggle. Here is the current picture. It's almost amazing that they're even this close to being in it, to be honest. The Twins are a game out despite having been so bad. They're 81-75. It's been such a rough go of it of late. Detroit surges in to the wild card picture. The Twins now a game behind both them and Kansas City, who are tied. The Twins do hold a tiebreaker over those 2 teams. Keep that in mind. But I highlighted on the right there in green the last 10. The Orioles have been really bad. really bad. Kansas City's been really bad. The Twins have been bad. Detroit, this has been coming all the second half. They've been hot. And then Seattle's kind of getting it in gear too, especially compared to some of these other teams. So that is how we get such a cramped picture here in the American League wild card. So we'll see. The Twins have one more week here, 6 more games. Let's take a look at the schedule. They're off tomorrow, and they host the Miami Marlins, the worst team in the National League right now, I believe, at 99 losses. So, you got to take 2 out of 3 for sure at home against the lowly Marlins. Shoot for a sweep, hopefully. It seems kind of crazy to even say that about anybody, regardless of it's the Marlins or who, but the Twins got to snap out of this. And then they host the Orioles, which, as we saw on the previous page, they have a small cushion, but it's a cushion. With only a week left, that's a pretty good cushion that Baltimore has to be that top wildcard team. So, maybe if their position as the top wildcard team is kind of locked in, maybe they take the weekend to sort of line things up for their postseason, and that impacts that series. But I'll be completely honest. Maybe I shouldn't be saying stuff like this, but this is how I feel. It's not real fun to talk about the Twins. It's not real fun to think about the Twins at the moment. I think having a team that can't drive in runs, it doesn't necessarily have to be home runs. There's a lot of ways you can create offense, but man, to watch a team that you just don't have any confidence in their lineup, I think that's worse than being bad at like run prevention or like blowing games in the bullpen. I know that's always really difficult to handle when you're losing late. And we've dealt with that too over the last month but it's really demoralizing to watch a team struggle so much to score. And we've seen Twins teams be bad with like runners in scoring positions, situational hitting, but they still score a decent amount of runs. Right now, man, it's nothing. It is nothing, and it's really hard to be confident. So, hopefully the Marlins are just what the doctors ordered. We'll see. Not holding my breath there, but there's a lot of people that kind of want to jump ahead to talking about big picture organizational stuff and kind of where do we go from here. I will be happy to dig into those as soon as the season's over. Because, this is all we're doing on this channel is talking Twins. So we got the whole long, cold winter for me to talk about Derek Falvey or Rocco Baldelli or whatever, whoever we want to try to talk about, the Polads, whatever. I don't want to quite jump ahead of that, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that before too long. As I said, this is the last system recap. Again, thanks for watching these. I really appreciate you. I enjoyed doing these. If you keep watching them, I'm going to keep doing them. So this is not... we're putting these to bed for this year, but definitely it's a see you in 2025. Channel's not going anywhere. I'm going to talk about like affiliate MVPs and pitchers of the years. Also do kind of like my minor league awards, my minor league all-stars for the Twins, stuff like that. So be expecting regular videos coming still, and we'll talk about the Twins as well. But system recap book closed for 2024. Thank you.